Hello, my shining stars. Welcome to the first lunar day astrology channel. Here is a short introduction to the retrograde Mercury phase that we are having from November 26th to December 16th. And Shadow Corridor, when the algorithms of retrograde Mercury already started, we will have from November 16th. That's why if you're planning any big purchases, please complete them before the full moon in Taurus until November 15th, because we will have on November 15th the full moon in Taurus. What it means, I have all this information in my horoscopes. Please check it out. And what retrograde Mercury is. Retrograde Mercury phase is like a cosmic pause button on communication, travel, trip, packages, mailing, conversations, information, anything regarding documentation and tech, as if Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect and ideas, seems to slow down and move backwards in the sky. This isn't actually happening, of course. It's an optical illusion because our solar system is going as a spiral in the space. And astrology is the Earth geocentric system. That's why when Mercury, instead of forward, seems like it's going backwards, this is when we have retrograde Mercury phase. And usually it happens 4 times a year. This time, retrograde Mercury is in Sagittarius. What does it bring to the table? Astrologically, it signals the time when the energy tied to the things ruled by Mercury, all things like messages, packages, information, documentation, transportation, logistic and travel, schedules, routine, and electronics, can feel a little bit chaotic. So until January 1st, 2025, Mercury will be in Sagittarius. Its retrograde phase will stop on December 16th. So in November and December, be ready that your plans might be changed. Events will be rescheduled. Misunderstandings will arise. People will jump to conclusions too fast. And even electronic gadgets will have the tendency to stop working or to have more glitches. In my photography business, I have one flash that has the label on it, retrograde Mercury flash. Every time when it's retrograde Mercury, it stops working. I even don't use it when there is a retrograde Mercury phase. I cannot explain it. It just happens, but it works well when Mercury is direct. So think about retrograde Mercury as a rainy season, and some people, they do love rainy seasons and do love rain. So when we have a rainy season, you need to be extra mindful and think about certain things like shoes, protective coats, and umbrellas. Instead of rushing forward, a retrograde Mercury asks us to stop, review, reassess, do again, improve, elevate, educate, and reflect on our past decisions and actions. It's an amazing time to finish what you have started before. And when Mercury will go direct, it will feel like the fog lifts, bringing clarity and fresh perspective, as well as insight and the plan how to move forward and where to move. When Mercury goes retrograde in Sagittarius, it's like a wind ride through the fields of ideas, beliefs, and big dreams, especially with Pluto shifting to Aquarius, which is a big money. If you don't know what it means, check my other video about Pluto and Aquarius on my channel. When Mercury, the planet of thoughts, communication, retrogrades Sagittarius sign, it stirs up deep questions, especially around beliefs and views on the world, as well as how to communicate to other people, brings up the matters of law and justice if you have any issues in this regard. Sagittarius is a fire element, so you might observe different crises on justice, crises in beliefs, economy issues, as well as people will make rush choices without taking into consideration their past actions. A little bit further, I will give recommendations of each zodiac sign, what to do and what to avoid. Be ready for some clumsiness in the communication, misunderstandings, lost packages, lost luggage, travel delays, rescheduled events. It's a favorable time for con artists and cyber criminals, so be careful because retrograde Mercury is the phase when they are the most successful. Protect your data. Don't share information with the strangers. Protect your car. Check out your car keys. Buy the Faraday box so your car keys will be protected from the radio waves. Increase the safety and security of the living space. Do not be surprised if some events will happen in your life and you will start questioning your religion, beliefs. organization where you belong to or the country where you live. It will be wonderful to reconnect with your old plans, old schedules, some knowledge that you left for later. Misunderstandings or some unlucky events can happen related to travel, learning, school, connecting with different cultures, foreign lands, foreigners, international business. If you are planning the trip somewhere or working with something involving foreign cultures or foreigners or international currency, please double check, triple check all the details and don't expect fast results. This is not the time to rush. Instead, take a step back and make sure you are aligning what truly resonates within your values. On a positive side, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius encourages you to reflect on bigger picture. Step out of the box and look at your situation as a stranger, as a society, as the independent observer, or as God. What will you see in all these positions? Usually psychotherapists, they use these techniques in order to point out at the problems in your life that you don't see when you are inside of it. Get rid of outdated ideas, people who are toxic for you, environments or work or jobs or anything that doesn't serve you any longer, something that is a burden on your shoulders. Reevaluate. Find out the ways how to get rid of it. It's an amazing time to get rid of addictions, bad habits, lose weight. And once Mercury goes direct again, you likely feel more aligned and clearer about your path forward. And now I will tell more details about each zodiac sign.